So as I was saying, service 13132. If you pass it over to toilet transit, maybe it'll get withdrawn. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. Hello. Please get people here from the previous stream. Hello. Oh my god. I'll wait for people. Hello, hello. Testing. I ran into some technical difficulties. Now the stream is back. Oh, wait, okay. Did I? No, I'm not tired. My phone has been charged already. Usually I sleep at like 2 a.m. ish right now. It's 1:30, it's not 2. I mean, I know my computer is at I mean my laptop is at Japan time, but like no, it's still 1:30. I wonder if they're coming here anyway, but so yeah. Anyway, I think 980 has been neglected a lot. Hello. So I think like 980 has been neglected. It is basically just like the equivalent of SBS 228. Just neglected in general. Hello. Okay, so basically I was saying, if you didn't catch what I said just now, basically I feel that 980 has been neglected to the point whereby it's starting to feel like SBS Transit's 228, where they promised to boost the service but they didn't even boost it. So yeah, I was trying to type that, but then my stream just abruptly ended. I wasn't able to chat anymore, but yeah, that's the thing. But they didn't even increase. They just upsized and increased a little bit, and then that's it. It's quite stupid, honestly. I honestly forget. I forgot like what else I've said in the previous. I forgot what I mean. I forgot what I've said in the chat just now. But basically, we're talking about like, wasting buses, wasting high capacity buses, and then the actual bus services that need the high capacity buses don't even get it. 980 is one of them. 228 just refuses to increase frequency and stuff like that. So yeah, it sucks. And you see like 171, 853, all these services spamming double deckers like no tomorrow. I mean 990, sometimes it needs a high capacity buses, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. But it's like, why are they even putting the high capacity buses on like 853 and 171? They are not useless by any means, but like as in like as services, but you really don't need high capacity buses at all. Yeah, it's like what is the 853 DD doing there? Like it's so out of place. 853 is one of those services whereby it's essential. It allows people to skip the annoying transfers at Bishan and Serangoon. You just get like a one direct route down there, And that's why STC is full of delusional people who want to like, I want to cut 853, I want to send 134, I'm gonna replace like it with Marine Terrace Terminal and stuff like that. Sims Place with Marine Terrace. It's so stupid, but basically, yeah. 853, it's not useless, but it really does, like what you said, it really doesn't need high capacity buses. 961 needs more DDs during peak hours. 985, I think during peak hours. I've taken 985 before, so yeah. We're back. So basically, my phone has finished charging, and hopefully it doesn't die on me. By the way, I am able to continue this stream up till like 3 a.m. ish. So it depends on what time you guys want to stay up until. So I'm still okay. If you have any questions, you can just ask me because this is like a Q&A stream. Wait, but before that, I need to check if my goddamn stream is like monetized or not, because I made the mistake before. Hold on. Live. Oh, it's monetized. Okay. Thank goodness for that. Because sometimes I forgot to. For live streams, you gotta check. Long intervals, but they got plenty of I can kind of agree. 41. Okay, 410 is kind of like a unique case because I believe the reason why 410G, okay, I could have gotten it wrong, but isn't able to upgrade to double deckers is because G is a clockwise loop, right? The turn from Shunfu Road onto Xinming and then to Upper Thompson, but it's mostly the left turn from like Shunfu Road to Xinming. I have heard stuff about like that specific turn for G being DD restricted. I don't think it's Street 23 the issue, but I think it's Shunfu Road the left turn. It's a very tight turn, and then they're not gonna risk a double decker bus toppling over. But yeah, I would say 410 isn't necessarily the priority when it comes to like getting bendies or anything, but it's like I could see why one would suggest bendies on that service because it's like quite short, right? The issue is more of like Bishan not being able to accommodate bendy buses or like Kintron Depot in general. Nah. 965 frequency is not good. 969 is actually good. 969, I gotta say, it's one of the services that are better managed by Toilet as opposed to SMRT, because SMRT used to have this stupid rule that like, because 969 used to be express, right? You needed to have a 969 at Tampines before you needed another 969 to be present at Tampines before your current 969 is able to even depart in the first place, which is a ridiculous rule, but I understand why they did it. But now there's no such rule. It's better managed now. Last time 969 didn't have enough bendy buses. Now they actually have a lot of high capacity buses. So, and it's also due to the fact that like they added Tampines Concourse, they added like Tampines Avenue 12, the bus stops there. So 969's demand actually grew. So it's one of those services whereby, hey, I disregard toilet transit, but I gotta say 969 is actually one of the services that are better managed by toilet, if anything. 965 is still shit, I will say. Waiting for my SG footage to be downloaded from my camera. Aw, the increased frequencies is gonna hold up like milk. Yeah. Oh no, 410G is basically Shunfu Road left turn to. Okay, I'll show you in case you're confused. Again, like I was just told that the DD restriction actually came from Shunfu Road, this really tight turn onto Xinming Road. I mean, apparently 410W, the turn from here to here, then to here is apparently fine, but here to here is narrow, or like there's a risk of like the double decker toppling or some shit along those lines. But Apparently it's this. Oh, there's a Syrian church. I didn't even know there's a Syrian church over here. But yeah, it is that. It is basically that turn that, oh, sorry. This turn is the problem. I didn't even know there was a bus stop here. I genuinely didn't know. It's only for 410 and 162 and 130 as well. Yeah. And then yes, the previous bus terminal, yeah, it was here. Okay. Okay, so 162, it starts from like here, right? 162 is stupid. Like, it goes from like here to here to here to here to here, then loop, and then it goes back again. 162's current route is stupid. .965 frequency could be better. Well, if only its demand is more consistent, I would say. Did I mention asking something regarding the 861 demand on weekend earlier? I forgot, but honestly, I am not in a position to comment on like 861's demand. I just know that weekdays there's a lot because it's like a school bus, that kind of thing. And low key an industrial service for people who want to go to like Canberra. So it's like they take it from what's that called again? Yishun Avenue 6, Yishun Avenue 7, the industrial area, and then they go to like Canberra. So technically speaking, 861 is more suitable for bendy buses, like just on paper. Whether you actually want to waste the bendy buses on 861 or not is another thing, but I'm just saying on paper it's more worth it. Khatib, most demand to Sengkang and yeah, Khatib has a lot. It's the same thing with 858, 965 and stuff like that. 410 had LO2X. It does feel weird to see bendy buses, but I can see why if it does. Okay. 500 bendy buses now. I don't blame you because it's kind of correct to say that like 410G in general has more right turns. Singapore is very strict on curbs. If not for that, any bus could practically do any route if you could handle the overhang. Yes, the Ricardo Wang's toy is the overhang. The bus stops as well. That's why 74 got rejected, 972 got rejected, 88 got rejected. Yeah. Mountain curb is super common in Australia. Genuinely, this is why I would never want to become a bus driver in Japan. Maybe highway bus I could consider, but like, I'm just saying hypothetics, but like, I would never be able to like just take the stress. Okay, when I mean take the stress, I mean the roads are so damn narrow. I know Japanese buses, they're turning circle or like their width is like, but at the same time I'm like, nah, I'm not driving a Japanese bus. Nah. And even if they want to approve a route for bendy buses, they gotta widen everything as well. So yeah. In fact, Tokyo Bus, I think it was Aobadai's one of their services. I think it was Aobadai 61. When they had to upgrade to bendy buses, the looping point they had to widen the turns, lengthen the bus stops, and stuff like that to accommodate the bendy buses. Okinawa's BC, yeah. See, 162 is like I wonder if Blue Ribbon will even allocate the number of bendy buses right for all operators, and it depends on your model as well. Yeah, I have no idea how that's gonna go because remember SBS Transit is only trialing their bendy buses on the second round. The first round is the other three operators. I mean the MAN NLC 18E, that one's gonna debut first. 969 and 801 during PM peak. 969 is like AM peak, I think. They still don't dare to put it on like 858 because of like the tunnel restriction. Airport basement drive, the tunnel restrictions. They can Wangan a one-lane sector on their national route. Holy crap, yeah. Even an island is like you'll gain confidence once you master using the side mirrors. It's tough at the start, but it's possible. Singapore's roads aren't that wide either. Well, I always had the impression that Singapore's roads are actually kind of wide. At least they don't have like that digital mirror bullshit. You know, Hong Kong tried it, but then they are like, nah, screw it. Get the training you need if your instructors are good. Although I'm bound for like a train course, so I'll be driving trains instead of like, but hopefully I actually get to drive a train in my lifetime. In a private operator, I cannot be picky, but I would rather a private operator. 34, it's like it is okay to run double deckers on 34. I mean, assuming they don't have those restrictions, but a 34 is like a bit more suitable for double deckers, but I could see why you would put bendies on it as well, because there's our Tampines hub, there's Tampines Avenue 2, Avenue 7 as well, which is like, does 34 urgently need bendies? You could test it. Okay, in fact, I would recommend you test the bendy buses for GAS, the BYD B18s on 382, 68, as well as 34 when you have loosened the restrictions on the tunnel thingy. 34 using bendies, I don't mind, because 34, if you're not able to like pump the bus frequency, I'd rather you add capacity to it. See, Japan uses bendy buses to deal with their obviously they cannot use DDs because of the overhead wires and stuff like that, and the narrow roads and stuff like that. But Japan's strategy is bus driver shortage, right? We upgrade them to bendy buses, but we decrease the frequency. Some bus services in Singapore really need that big time. 913 is one of them. They should stop running buses like less than 5-minute frequencies. They should make it like 7 to 12 minutes and put the bendy buses there so that you make it worth. It's not cut costs or anything, but it's like so that you actually make use of each and every single bus. You don't let them fetch air, that kind of thing. Comfortable with the overhang. Yeah, that's true. Digital side mirrors. Honestly, I don't want to talk about it because it's like, nah. The more I talk about it, the more I lose faith. Not that I already have faith right now. In some cities, the instructors will train you on how to use the overhang for extremely tight corners. Okay, that's how they survive in Europe. I get it now. Tampan, I mean, pretty much every old interchange, even Bishan, is gonna, yeah, it's sad. Bukit Batok is the one whereby I think they have to just install air conditioners. I don't think they are able to shift anyway. B5LH crossover to A59. Yeah, correct. Yes, they do happen. The B5LHs aren't confined to A or B. Sometimes they do the main service as well. But it's luck based. Correct. Nowadays, toilet doesn't really stun their B5LHs like they used to do. I mean, at most there's like 167 and 656, and that's it. They try not to stunt it. The same cannot be said for the SBS transit enthusiast. Again, if the bus captains don't mind driving it, I really don't care, because it's like, I know the bus enthusiasts, they are the ones who ask the BCs to drive, but as long as there are actually BCs that are willing to drive and they have, it's not like they're obligated or anything. It's more of like, hey, do you want to drive this? And I'm like, okay, I think it's fine. It's just that I feel that SBS Transit is more, they are more interested in keeping the bus fan scene alive as opposed to like actually delivering quality service. I mean, 23, the B5LH was stunted on a single decker slot and not a downsized slot, which thank goodness for that. So yeah. But again, they really need to get their priorities right, I feel. I think Toilet Transit called them super. Oh my god, hey. That guy, the Human Resource BC, HRBC, he's double standards, by the way, because he deprives 858 of bendies. Not just that, it's like he only allows his friends to like snap. If it's like any other bus enthusiast, he just stares at you or gives you that face, and then he just drives in a way so that you don't get the good shots or anything. So that guy is like really double standards. It's like he can do what he wants, but other people are just not allowed to like come close to him or some sort of thing. So that's why people nickname him DSM, double standards manager. Yes, HRBC or bus enthusiast B. Bus enthusiast BCs, there are still normal BCs. It's just there is this term called HRBC and stuff like that. I mean, if you know him, good for you. But I'm just saying that he's not exactly like the best person, I would say. Mandai. So it should be a giveaway. There's only one person that is able to. Okay, normal BCs are able to drive bendy buses on 169 and 969, but 856 and 965, it's exclusively reserved for him. Yeah, screwed up. No, I mean there's only one other bus enthusiast BC that is bendy bus trained in toilet transit. His name is Shairul Nizam, and he's the only one that can actually drive the bendies. Like when it comes to like bus enthusiasts. So he's lucky in that sense because it's like SMRT still has their bendy bus training program, but toilet transit, because they cut costs, they don't want to pay the extra $6.50. I don't know, but like they don't want to pay extra for like their high capacity bus drivers. So they're like, let's stop the bendy bus training program because we have enough bendy bus drivers as of now. We only have 7 bendy buses or something along those lines. But never trust toilet transit, by the way. All the old faces. Jack Ng Jia Jun. I don't know, Jack Ng. But he's, yeah, double standards. No, I mean, there are nice people. I can name some like actual nice people. Let me see. SMRT Afiq Asman, obviously. I'm trying to name those that like are from the older generation. He just left, but then toilet transit. There was a Tan Wen Bin Wilson. Shoot. GAS, there is one very nice BC. His name is Faisal. I can't remember what year he was born. It was like 1992, 1993. I don't know, but he was born around like that era, but he's a really nice guy. So far, when it comes to like manager positions, I don't really recall who's inside there, because all I know from LTA side is that there is this guy called Jan Yensin. Oh my god, I'm butchering his name so bad. Jan Yensin. Then there's like who? Malcolm So, Jing Heng, HERNG. There's one more. I cannot remember the name. Yeah, I cannot remember the name, but yeah. Yishun feeders, yeah. Even 851 and 851E, I'm waiting for it. But yeah, I'm very sorry for butchering the name. I have a very I cannot pronounce like Chinese names that well. Like I at least know how to make, like a common Chinese name is like Yuxuan. It's like Yu Xuan, right? But I've taught myself how to pronounce that. But the rest of the Chinese names, I just cannot get it. Like I still it sometimes it still messes with my mind. Like whether a Q is K or T. I have yeah. I don't get it. I'm sorry guys. I just don't get it. That's why it's a good thing that I actually have an English name. Like an actual name, not like, oh, please call me this or call me that. No, no, it's my actual name. But yeah, I mean, my real name is Zachariah, but people just call me Zach. So yeah. Wait, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Are my comments frozen again? Jesus Christ, I need to check. Oh, okay, okay, it's fine. Oh, you're also Zach. Yeah. A lot of people, they misspell my name. They thought it's like Zach ACH, but it's actually E. But basically, my name is it's sort of like my so-called middle name. It's basically derived from my English name. The CHA part and the RIAH part, that kind of thing. I can spread the love and hate. Yeah. No, Zachariah. Yeah. No, but like if I say my name is Zach, they might accidentally like in Japanese especially, they might accidentally think my English name is JACK, which is not correct. But yeah. I mean yes, Zach AC is like a common abbreviation for Zachary. So yeah, it's not too close. I that's sorry what I mean. It's not too far. Okay, yeah. Australia loves to shorten names. Yeah. I mean sometimes I kind of like I kind of puzzled on how James becomes Jimmy. I mean that's a nickname, but like Robert becomes Bob or Bobby, and then there's a lot more, but like it's quite jank when you look at like the abbreviations per se. I mean, there are some languages whereby you actually need to abbreviate your names. Like Thailand, for example, it's like they have all sorts of like nonsense nicknames, as they would call it. They can name themselves anything because their real names are like too long to be able to like pronounce. They get into trouble when they have five. Yeah, it's like, how do you even differentiate between? Okay, I got close. And then, and then I have this as well. Holy crap! Zach 1, Zach 2, Zach 3, Zach 4, Zach 5. It's like a math equation. SMRT will redeploy to other servers within Galibatu. I mean, they're already on like 972, 972M, right? That's the common one. But yeah. Basically, all the diesel buses, they're going to be thrown to. Honestly, I would rather they throw their B5LHs to Sunli as well, since there was a plan to put them on like 240, 241, 242, 243. I don't remember which exact ones, but there was a plan that eventually got shelved, I think. But I think there are B5LHs that, oh, sorry, OCs did the training. They did run as training buses, but B5LH on Boonleys, I don't remember at all if they even ran. Zekeri, I also being. Oh, by the way, in college, I had one person. I mean, the name was Zachary, right? But one of the Chinese people, you know how they pronounce the name is like Zesheri. CH becomes SH. It's like, how? Oh, and there's an even funny thing. It's like, uh, Muslim girls, they have binti, right? I mean, for Indians, it's like daughter of, even for Muslims, but it's like for the Malay ones, it's or Arabic ones, it's like binti, right? And it's abbreviated using BTE. So, so, so the exact same Chinese guy, he pronounced binti as bite, like BITE. I was like, I cannot, man. Another Fabian since kindergarten. I mean, we even have that famous bus enthusiast whose name is uh, CP Rail and Bus, right? I mean, I told Fabian this, but his name is also Fabian. Yeah, he has all the old photos of stuff like that. Stop showing the ad of toilet transit of unis. True. Zach Curry. Curry. Hey, but that's like a legitimately good Instagram username, right? When you mention it, the coincidence. Yeah. Lifespan extension. 32 got extended. 33, I'm not sure, but some of them they extend only for them to lay up, maybe for spare parts, I don't know, but or maybe because like 14 and 15 they failed inspect. I don't know if it's like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, but I know some of them they failed inspection and they were laid up, even though they were granted like the extension. I think only 32 has actually been extended, really, when it comes to OCs in general. I am not food. Oh my god. I really. You know what's my copium from being away from Japan? I start eating a lot of like actual Japanese food. I try to find the authentic ones. Although I gotta say that like sometimes Singapore makes better Japanese beef curry than actual Koko Ichibanya. I mean, I like Koko Ichibanya in Japan, but it's like some of the places they actually make the beef curry a lot better in Singapore as opposed to like in Japan. You know what I mean? For granted, just to, yeah. That's why I tell people film these buses as if it's their very last day. But those three idiots, they have to gatekeep the 255 OC 500 LE, which is like, god damn it, man. And all three of them are like teenagers, almost 20 years old. I mean, grow up, man. Like, okay. By the way, ramen. If you ask any Japanese people, they would tell you it's actually Chinese food, which is not wrong. I am not really sure about the history of somen, but soba and udon are pretty much actually Japanese. Ramen isn't. Somen, I'm not so sure. I see it like on a daily basis from work for OC 500 LE. Yeah, yeah. There's 182 and 255 left. 182 at the very least. Okay, 182 and 255, like I told you all, only one Instagram account has like access to them, which I'm thankful for. I just hope that Instagram account doesn't actually poof or anything. So that's why I'm like, please actually save the photos. It's like, and the gate kept 255 OC 500 LE. It's like, why do you guys put a watermark when all of you, literally all of you, are snapping from the exact same spot? You can't even tell like whose photo is which photo is whose. Generally, it's so dumb. Like I am not against watermarks. Some watermarks are actually designed quite well. And some of them they're like, okay, you can use with my permission and stuff like. But it's like the gatekeeping really needs to stop. Yeah. 0405. Oh wait, have you ever tried 0305? Because I unfortunately haven't. I would like to try an 0305. But then again, it's pretty much impossible, right? I need to go to Australia or New Zealand for that to even happen. I mean, Singapore is just pathetic, right? Literally the worst country to live. And it's so hot. Like, I have my fan on like 19, and god damn, it's so hot. Like, I just took a shower like uh hours ago, and then right now I'm already. Oh my god, I hate Singapore's weather so much. You took 0305 before? Wow, I was too young. Took on. You are lucky. 74165. Parser is going downtown east, and you are lucky. I mean, this pretty much shows your age also, right? But you are damn lucky. Us late 90s kids, we would die for it, honestly. Yeah, I'm thankful that like the Bendy Bus version, the SD, or even DDs, they still exist in Australia. And I don't know if the UK has them, but it's like from time to time, like I see Maxon's friend Kieran's videos. I usually come across all these antiques as well. Uh, Japan's bus tours, I don't really attend them, but yeah, there are people who really attend them all, but yeah, KNB had less, but they have more surviving examples. It's unique because yeah, only SG and HK have like that DD version. Yeah. I think all of them are like W3D. Okay, D is for double decker set, but usually it's like W3E. There's like what 110/2.2R, and then there's even like 11 W3E 112 as well. There's like 110 and 112, and they sound kind of different. It's just like how ZF 4HP 500 and 590, they sound different. 354, yeah. Interesting thing is that 354 is literally created as a result of the old 350, which is now 358E. So 350 used to be Parseris Drive 36143. And then during specific hours, not specific hours, it's like until a specific point in time, it'll go into Parseris close like both directions. I think it's like the red and white plate thingy. It will actually go inside Parseris close. And 350 never actually had double deckers, if I'm not mistaken, because Street 40, I don't know about two axles, but like I'm pretty sure Street 41 is like way too narrow for it to be DD friendly. But yeah, 354 was literally part of 350, and then that Parseris close stub got expelled out, that kind of thing. I mean, you probably know what I'm talking about because I'm pretty sure you experienced, unless you're telling me you haven't experienced it, but actually, how old is Service 350? I don't even, I forgot. Matsumoto Station. Equipment change. Honestly, the copyright rules are a little bit, yeah. I mean, why put the melodies there if you're just gonna copyright wall them? It's just a tune. It's just like a simple tune. Anybody with like some experience could make it. But yeah, I never understood it. And yes, thank you for the reminder, by the way, Joel. I need to listen to the new melodies soon. At the very least, not all stations change. My Hama is still intact. And then that one is still intact as well. Kaihin Makuhari. It'll be fun to ride Chuo Limited Express. You know, I actually wanted to film a front view of that, but it was like there was a person sitting nearby, and I was like, ah, screw it. But yeah, it has a lot of tunnel sections as well. And this is why Ryomo line and that line is like it's quite hard to film, I would say. By the way, I did it before. Tokyo, I rode it all the way to Nagoya. No joke. It was a fun experience, but Chuo Saisen, Chuo West Line, Chuo Line West, whatever you call it, the frequency is as shit. Especially from like Kiso Fukushima. God damn it, the frequency of Chuo West Line is shit. Cut cost to shit. Ah, yes. I believe they've done the compilations already. Tanner and recently posted a video of taking normal trains from Tokyo to Hokkaido using no Shinkansen. I mean, I've tried that before, but no. To Hokkaido, you have to take Shinkansen. The only way you're not able to take a Shinkansen is if you somehow manage to get on a free train, or if you ride like Shikishima, which is like that special event only train. Otherwise, to Hokkaido, you right now you need to take Shinkansen because Kaikyo line, Tsugaru Kaikyo line, they killed it, and there's no more connection other than Shinkansen, which sucks. I mean, the tracks are still the same. It's just that they no longer run all the what Hokuto Hoku. I don't know, but like it's now all Shinkansen. Chiba Station. Okay. No stamina. I can relate. Anyway, regarding stamina, I realized I could walk a lot longer. I could it and in Japan as opposed to like Singapore. Singapore, you walk a little bit, you sweat. Oh my god. Ferry. Ah, oh yeah, because I think it was like Mutsu Ferry or something along those lines. He definitely made it there. Like he probably took like the it's not Minmaya. Minmaya, that section has already been scrapped. Kanita, right? He probably took a train to Kanita, Tsugaru line, right? I've been there before, but and then he walked up north. I think north, if I'm not mistaken. Then he went to the ferry, and then he took the ferry. I think it's that one, like Mutsu Bay, Mutsu Port, or something. Edge of Hokkaido to be more. Nemuro, yeah. Nemuro is like the easternmost part of like without counting like the disputed territories, that one is like the true east of like Japan. No conventional rail to Hokkaido from Aomori. It's dumb. That's why. Cut costs and it's to rob more money as well. I don't believe they're bullshit about like, oh, we keep the fares affordable for people who are commuting between Aomori and Shin Hakodate Hokuto or whatever. I don't believe them. They just want to rob more money. Even taking flights is like cheaper. I don't care about like, oh, it causes more carbon dioxide emissions, but it's cheaper, okay? And by the way, I'm all for saving the environment, but you gotta make it affordable, okay? I mean, my parents' house, like nearby, they've installed like more solar panels, and they should encourage more of this kind of stuff. Made me use the long walks even in SG. Although SG, honestly, yeah. Tsugaru. No, no, as in like, there's a section, right? Only Kanita to Minmaya is gone, but up to Kanita there is actually still Tsugaru line. Wait, the entire line? What? Utsunomiya. Oh, they changed it. Okay. It was Higashi Nemuro. Eh? There is a Higashi Nemuro station. I didn't know. No plan B for if it breaks, walk all the way. Yeah. This is why I tell people. It's not the whole bullshit about like, having alternative rail lines. Not every single area is gonna have like 2O line, KO line, or any of the Kanagawa parallel. Not every single area is gonna have. Look, if Tsukuba Express breaks, you're fucked. If Joban line breaks, you're fucked as well. That's what I'm trying to tell people, but they don't believe me. They're like,
No, Japanese railway is like way more advanced and way more intricate, and it's better than a lot of the railway systems around the world.
they try to lecture me like this, and I know they're full of shit. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, because I know the part up to Kanita still exists. He, Higashi Kushiro to Nemu. Okay, okay, okay. Believable. Kushiro, I know where it is. It's like, okay, there is Asahi Mountains, right? Is it Asahi Mount Asahi, right? Kushiro is to the east of that mountain range, Mount Asahi. And Kushiro, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a wetland marsh area, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but there is Kushiro, that's like on the southeast Hokkaido. Not really, but near there. Then there's a train to Nemuro. Ah, okay, okay. I just like how a lot of the like what Fabian mentioned. I like how the transliterations of Ainu place names, how they work. And basically that's how my change Singapore place name to Japanese Ateji. That's how it worked. It's based on the Ainu Ryukyu and how they change it. Never line. Apparently, Higashi Nemuro wasn't the most eastern station to prior to closure. So shows a more eastern station. Hokkaido better avoid it. Correct. Yeah. Weird state. Okay, but weird in what way? You know, like how? What do you mean by weird? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. By the way, this one, as you guys know, this is actually, I didn't want to say it out publicly, but nobody's gonna watch this far into my live stream. So this one is actually what you call it, 140. Shit, Emerald Hill. 140 Emerald Hill, near Cane Hill Circle, Orchard Road. This is, yeah. I had to censor a lot of things because, yeah. If anyone actually watches into the live stream, okay, congrats. You actually found out what that place is called, but Exotic Lift. Yeah, and it's not even like the building. I don't know. When I search online, it's like 2011 to 2012, but I guess they just don't review the actual age of like the building, right? maybe the apartment's only TOP at like 2011, 2012, but I believe the building is like much older for it to contain that exotic lift, if I'm not mistaken. Some stations that know people board and alight, but they still stop. Okay, Aizu Kogen Ozekuchi. No, the station before it. Ojima Kogen. Ojima, whatever that station is called. It's, shit, what's that line called? Aizu, oh my god. Aizu Wakamatsu, Aizu line, oh my god. Aizu Kogen Railway, I cannot remember, I'm sorry. Basically, north of like Shin Fujiwara, there is Aizu line that brings you all the way up to Aizu Wakamatsu, right? So there's one station, Ojika Kogen or something. I cannot remember the station name, but yeah, you guys get the idea. That station is like one of the most desolate stations, but it is a station. But there is this one cool one. Even this one gets more tourists. This one. It's on the border between Gunma and Niigata. I've been here before. I didn't exit, but I've been here before. It's quite cool. Unless you like winter, I try to go during the summer months. If not, I mean, depends if you like the cold or not. But yeah. Holy shit, it's like 53 minutes. I don't know how long my phone's gonna last, but whatever. I'm just gonna continue.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Any questions? I will take them. I'll entertain them until my phone dies. I've been noticing my 4K phone is like getting a little bit weaker nowadays, but yeah, whatever. None, just tired to like see. It's like, cause like nowadays I don't even feel like going. I mean, I go out, but it's like you got all the buses spawning, but you just have no like energy to actually film it. And it's also because like all the rowdy teenagers, they dislike my presence, so I don't even want to be near them in any way. I just want to film my buses in peace. That's all. So I was like, unless it's like a B50H stunt or something significant, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to do it. I would rather like film elevators anyway, cause like even the Fujitech XL Dyne, it has been like taken for granted. So I was like, all those things that people take for granted, I'm gonna film them. I don't care if like, oh, they don't get views or what, but no, I just want to put it out there so that at least there is like one publicly accessible copy that people can take screen caps from or even download my videos from it. So that's my intention. Apparently people misunderstand my intention, so that's why they hate on me, but yeah. Figures. So the 6 viewers here, okay, except Zach. If you have any 5 viewers, if you have any questions, you can just feel free to comment down below, because this is more of like just a continuation from the previous Q&A stream, which I didn't really have anything much to talk about, but yeah. I think occasionally I'll just do these Q&A streams, I guess. Because I'm not one of those people that like I get. I don't even have a proper like streaming setup or anything. It's just my phone. That's all. But yeah, I'm happy with the way it is. Which country would you want to visit outside of Japan? Okay, for trains. The keyword is for trains. I honestly want to say New York, but then again, you know their stations, they smell like piss, right? Even the city smells like piss. So I'm like, nah. I've visited Korea before, but like, shit. Okay, Hong Kong maybe. Taiwan. Uh, Even Malaysia's fine as well. Never really taken trains in Malaysia, to be honest. Even though it's just next door. I mean, not really, because I currently stay in the south of Singapore, so it's like not next door or anything. It's not Woodlands. Thailand, I've tried their trains before. It was on a school trip, basically. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If I were to say like, I could say unconventional answers like, oh, Romania, Transylvania, for all their really really old antique trains up in the mountains, Maramuras, whatever you call it, that mountain range. Transylvania is, yeah. I don't even know actually. Visiting Korea one day via ferry from Shimonoseki to Busan. Oh, from Kyushu. Okay. Have you considered going to Hong Kong or Taiwan for buses or trains? Well, I've ridden a Dennis Dart Plaxton, the old one, in Hong Kong before. I feel like I'm just lazy, like I'd rather stay in Japan. I'm just lazy. Unless there's a reason for me to go. Like if Jessica Jung were to have a concert there, for example, or if maybe Twice were to have a concert, maybe, then maybe I'll consider. But like there needs to be another reason besides buses. It could be food as well, that I would go there, because it's like I know Taiwan has many buses, but I need somebody to help me navigate that place because I don't speak Chinese at all. And obviously I don't speak any dialect of Chinese. Hong Kong, they're quite English friendly, but it's like the buses there nowadays, it's like it's really not the old era, and I'm like, is it really even worth it? I mean, if I happen to somebody gives me a chance to go there or what, then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take it. Especially if everything is sponsored, but like I don't really know how to explore Hong Kong. Like I don't know. The last time it was like another bus enthusiast bringing me there, and I just tagged along. But I was really young at that time, so it was like, and I kept my spendings to a minimum because I know money. But like basically, it's like it's just not the old era anymore. There needs to be a reason why I have to visit Hong Kong. 40 songs by many versions. Singapore humidity getting to you. How do you people even survive here? It's been like 2 years already and I'm already complaining. Music events, yeah. Or even for like, Nicholas Yen, he loves F1. So yeah. Or similar racing events. More Japanese music in years. It helps if you're Japanese as well. Even though it's just literature-based Japanese, but at least it helps build your foundation a little bit. Where Maxon Go is at now. Okay, but definitely not London. London has like all those stereotypes. I would rather visit places where there are actual bendy buses. Because Manchester, He's in like the suburbs. So yeah, 2018 before. Yeah, that's why. The only thing is like COVID is good for introverts that like to stay at home, but it's not good for introverts that like to travel, you know. It sucks. Hong Kong now is like a better version of definitely a shell of its former self. Yeah, it cannot be any more true. It's quite sad, really. The politics in like Hong Kong. It's not even a bad place to live in or anything, but it's like the housing is crazy, the politics is crazy, and yeah. Sometimes I even think Hong Kong bus enthusiasts are even marginally better than Singapore bus enthusiasts nowadays. For me to say that, yeah, you know how bad it is right now. You would go to Shenzhen. It's okay. Then to turn Hong Kong into a generic city, yeah, true. Hong Kong has like so much culture that is like so different from China. I mean, you know, Hong Kong that has like okay, it's not like to the extent of like Xinjiang or like, but it's like Hong Kong is actually more diverse than you actually think. I would say Macau is all Chinese buses. There's a Benny bus, but that's about it. Ah, yeah, they okay. Basically, so long he was kind enough to film the Macau Benny bus and the Taiwan Benny bus for me. I'm really grateful to him for it because I genuinely don't know how to hunt them. Taiwan would be interesting. They take quite a bit from Japan. Yeah, culturally because it's like genuinely sometimes you're just unable to tell the difference between Taiwanese food and Japanese food. It's like the chicken cutlet, you don't really see that a lot in Japan. Like, in fact, the hot plate chicken cutlet, which it's branded as like Japanese food in Singapore, that one is actually more Taiwanese. It's like they took the concept of like hot plate, what's it called? Teppanyaki, but they made it like portable, like that thing. And then they put like fried chicken, they put their teriyaki sauce on it and stuff like that. And it becomes Taiwanese cuisine. But the one thing that stands out from Taiwanese cuisine is like the noodle dishes, or even that dish called like what ro roof no ru ro fan if I'm not mistaken. That one is actually quite good, and there are like halal versions as well. It's quite good. They make it with like chicken instead. What else? Yeah, their noodle dishes are like very exotic. Okay, not exotic, but it's just something different, I would say. It's just like how northern China, they have all these exotic noodle dishes. Cause I find I don't even know how to order like Chinese food most of the time, but that's why I rarely eat Chinese food. I don't know how to order them in Singapore. I eat way more Japanese interpretation of like Chinese food in Japan as opposed to like actual Chinese food in Singapore. But it's like then again, I find southern Chinese food like quite bland. I don't know if you guys agree. I Fabian and I had this conversation, but honestly, we find it quite bland. The northern one is like it's either you like or hate it, but it's like way more exotic, I would say. But I prefer Taiwan or okay, Hong Kong is like it depends. I love their instant noodles with luncheon meat. That's the best thing. But when it comes to like Hong Kong roasted delights and stuff like dim sum, I kind of like it, but it's like their roasted delights. I would say it's really hit or miss because it's like even something as chicken. Okay, chicken rice. It's not a Singaporean dish, but like again, there's like the Southeast Asian version. There's like the legit China version. There is like khao man gai from Thailand. There is also the Hong Kong roast chicken rice, which is like actual roasted stuff, and obviously they will taste different. But yeah, in basically, I just find Southern Chinese food quite bland. I know not all dishes are like that, but I'm sorry, I just find it bland. Oh, it's LU, not R, because I pronounce it as like rural. I think it's like from the. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese, but yeah. Oh, it's Lu. Okay, it's. Okay, okay, okay. Taiwan and Korea's rail system is closer to Japan's rail culture. Their emphasis is inner city and suburban commuter rail. Even if it's high rail, I'm not sure if Taiwan will receive made in Japan. That one I'm not sure as well. Beef noodles. Yeah, yeah, yes. The different countries have different variations of like beef noodles. Mixed vegetable and meat food. We call that. Unfortunately, I don't order from that. I I eat like nasi padang way more than I order from like those Thai beng stall. Like yeah, again I know it's economic food, but it's like most of the time I don't even know how to like order from them. Oh yes, you just point at them, right? But usually I know. Unfortunately, I'm just a little, yeah, I don't know what I'm yeah. No, because it's like how do you even point to them like what ingredients you want? Sometimes it's like here, there, and then when they don't understand English, it's really hard to communicate with. I don't blame them, but it's like that's the reason why I don't eat a lot of Chinese food. I have a lot of variety. Quail egg, shumai, or huge portions of yeah, lo mai gai is good. Can't find it SG. Oh yeah, because Fabian, we had the discussion that like somebody tried to make lo mai gai using brown unpolished rice and it tasted fucking disgusting, right? Never ever do that genuinely. I mean, there's this thing called healthy eating, right? You know, like you eat salads and stuff like that, but I mean, I'm fine with salads, but it's like brown rice on lo my guy, that's like stupid. My god. Tuobu sending their old spaceship trains to Taiwan. Okay, but that's good. At least give them a new use. Correctly on that Thai beng, yeah. I have to guess, okay, I'm sorry. Just use your index finger and then point. You'll be surprised. No, but like, you know, there's like columns and rows, right? How do I even tell them? But again, I think it's more of like, you know, as an ethnically East Asian person, I eat way more Malay and Indian food. I'm basically kind of like a rare species in Singapore because it's like, you know, I don't know how to say it. It's like the people here they tend to stick to their own cultures or like maybe Western food. It's like they tend to be very stereotypically when it comes to their food preferences. And I'm not even saying this in a bad way. I'm just saying this very generally. It's like usually when ethnic Chinese people in Singapore they try to tell me about like their favorite kinds of food, I'm like, okay, what dish is that? I'm not even joking. That's how disconnected I am from yeah, reality, I would say. Even sushi in Australia tastes better these days than the typical. True, true. Because at least, you know, like when you're in a foreign country, you kind of have to like uphold the standard, right? But whereas in Japan, it's like, ooh la 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 la, chain restaurant, la 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 la. And the thing is, people cannot even blame it on like, oh, it's not Japanese chef, it's foreign chef. No, it's not any of that. It's just general cut cost in general. It's just general cut cost. Mushroom dishes, true. Mushroom stroganoff, yeah. They will say that one, say yup, and if not, can say the one in front or behind. Assuming they even know what in front or behind means. Brown rice, Jesus Christ. Why is brown rice sushi a thing? Why? Moro mushroom is something I can't even find in Japan easily. Yeah. Expensive. Expensive, yeah. And the thing is that you want to be healthy, eat kimchi. That's the best way to be healthy. There is nothing wrong. You can never go wrong with kimchi. Even if you eat too much kimchi, doesn't matter. Kimchi heals you. Okay. The standards in Japan have fallen in a decade. Yeah. Brown, nah, it's not worth it. Okay, for me, it's like when it comes to vegetables, I cannot stand cucumber. Okay, for me, I don't eat fruits at all. I can tolerate some kinds of vegetables. I love kimchi. I eat corn. I mean, I used to be like kind of picky. I'm not that picky anymore. I generally try everything, but like, I drink fruit juice. I eat some vegetables. Like, I don't smoke. I don't drink at all. Like, I am literally alcohol free. I mean, if you burn off the alcohol, I'm fine with it. But the closest thing that I have eaten that contains alcohol is like, I wouldn't even say it's like the Italian desserts. Sometimes I feel like when they add alcohol, it tastes like shit. But like, you know, it's like beer battered fish and chips. I was just craving fish and chips that day. It just didn't really sink in that the beer battered fish and chips would really taste of beer. And I was like, after that meal, I was like, okay, I liked that dish, but I fucking couldn't stand the taste of alcohol, and I really wanted to throw up after that. Almost threw up, by the way. And I was like, is this how fucking beer and alcohol taste like? I'm like, nah, 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 I'm not fucking doing. I'm not. No, no, no. I'm like, no, just no. At the very least, I don't drink all that, like, like what, Prime, Red Bull, Coca Cola. I don't drink that kind of crap. I don't even like carbonated drinks. I just go for all those vitamin C drinks, and I'm serious. Ekisoba, yeah. Kita Senju Station has one really great ekisoba, but it's a chain. It's like Komoro Soba. When I'm in Japan the first time, we ended up eating curry rice for like a week straight. Turns out my dad just doesn't like Japan food in general, so we didn't try different. It's understandable because Japan's flavor profile is like sweet, salty. So obviously, some Southeast Asians might not be able to get used to, or even some East Asians. I completely understand why. And there's also this complaint that like Japanese food is like on the bland side, which is not wrong. Even Japanese people do complain that their food may be a little bit bland, and that's why they prefer like Indian curries or Nepalese curries, because most Indian restaurants in Japan are just Nepalese restaurants marketed as Indian curry restaurants. But yeah, I don't blame you for saying that because it's kind of cheesy. See, here's the thing. I don't even eat chicken rice very often, and when I eat chicken rice, it's always nasi ayam from Sia Im Food Center. Sia Im, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's always the Malay ones. uh, eat lesser rice dishes. As a substitute due to a shortage. Oh yes, because nobody really orders like brown rice, right? Pointy thing, that pointy thing for economic rice stall in Taipeng. Yeah. See, the thing is, like, I wouldn't know how to pronounce these Chinese or like dialect words if it weren't for my friends constantly reminding me how to pronounce them, or like it goes with experience actually. I mean, I'm serious. I really don't understand Chinese. I had to learn Japanese from scratch for survival. So yeah, because I spent a lot more of my life in Singapore as opposed to like Japan. So yeah. Oh yes, Thai food, and it's actually decent as well. I'm not saying Thai food is not good in Singapore. I'm just saying the Thai food in Japan actually decent, and they do come up with like really creative, inventive dishes when it comes to, it's like a fusion dish or something, and it actually turns out good. I would never eat Kyoto food more than one meal. Do I even want to visit Kyoto? The people there are like kind of sus. Eating at Family Mart. True, Family Mart food is good. So he don't even like karaki and sushi and soba, so a lot of food are limited. Karaki? Karaki? Karage? Karaki? Sorry, what is karaki? Karaki. Sorry. I'm sorry. Let me. What? Qatar? Qatar. Wait, is there an actual dish named karaki? All I'm getting is the. Oh, it looks delicious though. It's. I forgot the dish name. Is it kunefe? Kunefe? Is it kunefe or some other dish that looks like this? Are you sure you're saying the correct thing? Is it karaki? Karaki? You like to travel to those secluded places in Japan because I heard certain small shops they sell good food at affordable prices. Uh, True, depends, but you need to do your research because not every single secluded place is like that. Some places are just legit secluded, and you need to check their operation timings as well because sometimes they might not declare it accurately. And if you're stuck there, I don't know how you're able to like get out. You might have to wait hours for the next train. It sucks. In Ibaraki Prefecture near Kashima, I went into a ramen shop. They actually had the train timetable pasted on the shop, like inside the shop itself, so people don't miss the train. That's how bad their frequencies are. Awaji Island ended up surviving or bringing bread for surviving that hike. Ah, karaage. Okay, okay. But then again, okay, karaage, it's just extra large popcorn chicken, but it's not popcorn. It's like karaage has way more meat, and then there are like different variations as well. But I can understand if you don't like karaage, cause it's like fried or dry. But I get why. Couldn't find any eateries nearby. Yeah, no bear sightings as well. Nah. Any fried Japanese food like gyoza is a no for him. Ah, okay, okay. So I guess I don't think it's just Japanese food. I think he just dislikes fried food in general, but understandable. Kara age, but yeah, age means fry. Kara, I forgot where it's from. Lawson, hey, Lawson, the convenience stores, especially Lawson, they sell the best ready to eat meals. And that is a fact. That is a fact. Not just that, if you want like dishes like fried food or nikuman, which is popular with Japanese people, you could get them easily at the convenience stores as well. Because I've told people that like the traditional Japanese breakfast, people only usually have it at weekends when they have a lot of time to kill, but usually people just take stuff from convenience store, be it like musubi, whatever musubi, or like some bread, and then they just go to work, and that's it. They don't really waste time. Shabu Japanese. Oh, shabu. Ah, okay. So it's like hot pot. Yakiniku for you is sufficient. Ah, okay. I guess you would like the Korean one as well. A lot of like yakiniku restaurants in Japan, they tend to sell Korean food as well. Not just kimchi, but like just Korean food in general. Even though they don't explicitly brand themselves as like Korean restaurants. They're Japanese restaurants, but they do sell a little bit of Korean because conceptually it's like similar. Famichiki, yeah. Famichiki is surprisingly good. And even KFC in Japan is good as well. Although one thing, Pepper Lunch Express in Japan, yes, I am glad that their portions are a lot better, but they need the mashed potato. Seriously, that's the one complaint that I have about pepper rice in Japan. They don't have mashed potato. They don't have okay, but salmon in Japan is technically kind of a rarity, and when it's so-called salmon, it's usually trout instead of salmon. Salmon is actually quite rare in Japan. When they say shake, it might be trout instead of like salmon. But shake is being used interchangeably for like salmon or trout. But yeah, trout is common in Japan. It's like kind of native. Salmon is a native to Japan. That's why salmon is rare in Japan. Like actually rare. like chicken teriyaki, that's more in like the what do you call that? It's usually present in like the fried food stalls, but salmon teriyaki is absolutely rare in Japan, despite it being common in Singapore. They don't even sell like uh trout with teriyaki because trout's flavor profile, it's better like salted as opposed to like putting teriyaki sauce on it. So I feel like, yeah, salmon teriyaki is more of like a uniquely Southeast Asian thing, if anything. Yoshinoya is like of similar quality. Saizeria in Japan is a lot better. We don't have Matsuya in Singapore, I think. Koko Ichibanya, the difference is like minimal. It's just that it's more expensive in Singapore. What else is there? Hirakaya is like one of my go-to restaurants in Japan because it's so cheap. But the quality from outlet to outlet, it's a chain restaurant. It's a huge chain restaurant. It differs basically. But yes, Saizeria is still one of my favorite restaurants in Japan. I just wish some items on the menu were actually permanent. Never had any salmon. True, that's the thing. Like when people think of Japan, they think of like, oh, salmon, sushi, and everything. It's like not just sushi, but like salmon dishes. But I don't blame them for thinking this way, but it is actually absolutely rare. Even trout is also not like commonly sold. Maybe as sushi, and that's about it. As trout and salmon are like, they're different, but they're from like kind of the same big group of fish. Unlimited karaage. What? Beef and pork and chicken and roast katsu, but only 2 to 6 p.m. on Monday to Thursday and only at Paya Lebar PLQ Mall. Yakiniku like. Ah, okay, that one's not halal for sure, because there's babi. They only start selling Toyota Noah officially, where Singaporeans wanted it 3 years through parallel import. Oh, Kaisendon in Tsukiji has many kinds of sashimi, but no salmon. Okay, even if they had quote unquote salmon, it's probably trout, but even then, they would rather use other kinds of fish. But really, salmon sushi, it's really a Southeast Asian thing. It's so great. Salmon sashimi is like taken for granted as true, because people don't actually understand how rare it is in Japan. It's just like Pepper Lunch Express not selling mashed potatoes there, which is like the best part of Pepper Lunch Express. I don't know what they put in your mashed potatoes. It's like the most delicious mashed potatoes ever. Like ever. Texture is so consistent. The sauce is so nice. The potato itself tastes nice. It's the correct ratio and everything. Still great. Salmon platter in North Point under Tonodonki. Ah. Hey, weirdly enough, I don't even shop at Donodonki a lot. Singapore or Japan, I just don't. I don't know why, but I just had no reason to. Mashed potatoes, I miss the 7-Eleven machine. Ah, okay. They got sell very limited quantity, but they don't offer from store to store. It's actually decent, yeah. I miss when like 7-Eleven, the food was actually cheap. Now it's like overpriced, and then the 7-Eleven near my area, block 111, block 111, it closed down after like nearly 20 years of like operation. It's really sad to see. They aren't surviving well in Singapore. Yeah, 7-Eleven is actually Japanese. Very decent. Was a culture shock to me, like sensory overload. It's like dun 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 dun. It's not just that, but then they have all the freaking TVs that dun 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 dun. Like really, it's. I'm not kidding. If you thought
真ん中通る海峡線ロボット割り口ちょうど
Oh my god, I just made up my own version of that song. Uh,
あれ売るべきなんじゃないかみんなのゴミ箱吸ってば
these are not the actual lyrics, but you know, if you thought that was bad, wait till you enter Donodonki and oh my god, the sensory overload is like real. It's like every 10 meters you go, you're like, you got this like stereotypical anime girl screaming. Like, I'm not even joking. No, because big camera,
big camera
and then ah shit. I forgot the lyrics, but it's Marunochi Yurakucho.
福島新線最後のビッグビッグビッグビッグカメラ
That was actually nice. Then Yodobashi is that song, but yeah, useful directory. Yeah, like actually, if you have heard about like that current song trend, it's like, hi, 何が好き? Oh my god, I don't know how people are able to tolerate that song. Like again, I don't hate it or anything, but it's like, how are you guys able to like, oh, without like walk through a department store playing that song without your ears bleeding? How? It's the same thing when I keep hearing the same god. No hate to Yoasobi, by the way, but it's like their idol. That song has been overplayed to fuck. It's genuinely annoying. It's like,
誰も
oh my god, it's over time it gets annoying. I will say this, but the Yoru ni Kakeru song, I would rather you overplay that song as opposed to Idol. Idol is like, oh my god, I cannot. It's sensory overload as well. If you get what I mean, that genre, that kind of song. And I'm sorry if any of you happen to be fans of them. I'm okay with them. It's just like, guys, stop playing that song on the radio. It's getting, it's not even Yoasobi. Yeah. I wonder who's the new one. But although Takagi Ramen, they actually play some songs a lot, like Natsukawa Rimi. Nagasoso, and then they also play this song. I don't know what artist is from, but it's like, 夏はここまでは夏は That one's actually nice. I know they repeat it, but I would rather you repeat this kind of song. Mr. Green Apple. Oh. Okinawa. Ah. I thought it was Nagasoso, but then there's also this one that's like, I like that one. Arigato sayonara. And then, or even Okay, what else is there? There's like, I mean, Natsukawa Rimi is the singer behind the 世界でママが一番好き shit 世界でママが一番大好き I forgot the lyrics, but basically it was like, in the world, like, my mama is the best, that kind of song. I think there was a Chinese version as well, but yeah, I think she's behind the song. But then my favorite one is basically like, 背景この手紙読んでいるあなたは幸せなことだだだだだどの未来の自分にだだだだだだだだだきっと素直に打ち上げられるなよきっと負けそうで泣きそう負けそうで泣きそうで消えてしまいそうな僕は誰の言葉を信じ歩けばいいの一つしかないこの願何度もバラバラに割れて苦しい中で今いてAh shit, I forgot the lyrics. 今いて生きている Yeah, that song, basically. I hope I don't get sea striked. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye. Nada Soso. Oh, no, sorry, not Naga Soso, but Nada Soso. Yeah, I get the name now. Thank you. 人生の全てだだだだだだだ恐れずにあなたのなら育ててあなたの夢を育ててララララララララ Keep on believing ラララララララ Keep on believing Keep on believing Keep on believing 泣きそうで泣きそうで消えてしまいそうな僕は誰の言葉を信じ歩けばいいの And then I love the ad-libs during this part of the song. Keep on believing 自分の声を信じ歩けばいいの大人の僕は傷ついて出れない日はあるけど苦くて甘い今生きている背景のこの手紙読んでいるあなたは幸せな僕を願います It's like literally a letter. Sorry, my it's at night, my voice isn't so good. I promise to you I sing better than how I'm singing right now usually. But yeah. Again, I hope I don't get sea striked. But that was one of my favorite songs. I can even say maybe Tegami is my favorite song. More so than Arigato Sayonara. Or Sayonara Arigato. I forgot the song's name. But yeah. I mean, I prefer like Chofu Station, they actually have yeah, I mean that song is the best, easily one of the best arrival melodies in like Tokyo area. It's all good. I mean, nothing will ever beat. In Koriyama, Fukushima, that one's the best when it comes to JR. I pass through that station just to listen to that chime. I avoid Shinkansen, I take the local line just to hear that chime. Upbound, downbound is the same chime. Well, except Banetsu Saisen, Banetsu West Line. But yeah. Japanese city pop, R&B, they are great also. Plastic Love from Mayonaka no Door. Odaku stations are not afraid to use popular melodies, and they're not like JR. Odaku one is really underrated. And I even heard like Japanese people, they are whistling to the tune of like the departure melodies. And I also like Odaku, like their doors closing chime is like, yeah, I think yeah, I like that one. But yeah, because the best station chimes are actually outside of like the greater Tokyo area, I would say. Even Kozu's melody is like good. And then dun, 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 dun. It's something to do with the wind, that song, but it's so calming. It's perfect fit for Ibaraki Prefecture, which is like quiet and calming anyway. Well, except that fucking rogue bus driver in Ishioka Station. Screw him, honestly. You can't even take pictures of his bus without him raging at you. He says, screw that guy, honestly. Adopting a VK band's popular song this month. Oh, nice. This is called creativity. I mean, I would say even Singapore's arrival, even those are creative as well. At least they make it their own, and then they have like what, a piano version and then another version as well, a xylophone version or something along those lines. I'm just fed up that, like, you know the Indian one, dun 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 dun, the one that's like slow. I am fed up that they removed that one. That one was the best. I mean, when it comes to Singapore ones. I mean, I would just replace East West Line with Oedo Line's chime. And I would give NEL the Tokyo Metro buzzers. I miss the buzzers. Right now they changed all to melodies. I'm quite fed up. Oni Kitasenju and what else? Myogadani, Nakano, they have the Nakano's one is like pitched up a little bit, but yeah. Soul Train station melodies are, yeah, it's like even the next station train melodies, it's like traditional Korean as well. I was like traditional Korean music as well. I was surprised, like pleasantly surprised. Taipei Metro, okay, Taipei's one I didn't really notice. I was just too addicted to. Yeah, Taipei's one is addictive, way more addictive than Hong Kong's ATM machine one. Yeah, that one. Oh, sorry. Sometimes it's reversed, but yeah, genuinely addictive. And also, their color scheme is like good. It's like cream colored with like turquoise train seats. It's the best. And I like that Tansui line, Tamsui line, Tan or Tam, I don't, Tamsui lines ground level section as well. And then the stations, they're all like the traditional design, which I like as well. My Hamas is like, it's a small world after all, that song, but melodified. Yeah. Glad they didn't change that one. I think Tobu has one nice melody. I forgot which one it is. I think it's Kawagoe or Kawagoe Station, one of them. That one is nice. Okay, Seibu. Oh shit. I'm sorry, my voice isn't the best right now. It never gets old. Oh. The one thing I have against Tobu's melodies is that they cut them off halfway. But at least it's a transition, like a fade out. Oh, childhood show team. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. What is that from anyway? I forgot where that one is from. Standard departure time. Oh, okay. No wonder. Okay. And then there is also like Sakuragi. It's a Sakuragicho. Basically, one of the Keihintoku Negishi line stations. They have special melodies. It's like a song, and then they broke it up into different parts. But it's broken up into different, yeah. And then Meguro line, they changed it to that one's one of my favorites as well. It's not easy to imitate that one. Not easy. Kamata. Oh, okay. Kamata, I forgot. A Kawasaki one is like, and then it changes key. And then for some reason my brain always changes it to I just keep changing it to that one for I don't know what reason. Shit, Kamata's one I remember, but like I don't remember it at the same time. I know it's unique, but yeah, quite deep also. The tone. And even stuff like Tokyo Teleport, the station melody actually fits the theme, not just a generic melody. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Okay. Even Joban Lines one is also quite nice. Like, uh, dun 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 I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, I need to listen to the new ones. Oh, Yamaha. Oh, Mito Station. That one. And then there's that one which is like incredibly difficult to hum, the Suigun line one. I keep forgetting how to do that one. Umi no Eki. Ah. Old Shinjuku Station's melody. Ah, okay. Fabian has told me that before. Because apparently Mito Station 1 is like in a garden, nature, water, or something. It just fits. Mito Station's chime is nice. There is like a harp, an unknown instrument. I think it's mostly a harp. Mostly. Oh crap. Okay, Fabian. If you have no more questions, I think my phone is like about to poop out right now. No more. If there's no more questions from, can ask me anything. If there are no more questions, and then I'll think that then oh my god, no more like bus questions, Japanese train questions or anything. Then I think I'll just oyasumi. Yeah. Yeah, I love Mito Station. Yeah, we're both of us are like dozing off already, right? Okay. Sorry to take up your time, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just. Oh my god. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for the time today. Thank you, SG Buses. Thank you, Joel, Fabian, Zach. Thank you, everybody. Oh crap. Yeah. I think. Oh my god. God, Singapore weather is so hot. So uncomfortable. I don't know if I'm able to like sleep tonight, cause what is the weather like? Oh my god. No more new comments, right? No more new comments, right? Oh my god. I think I'll just go on to stream Maxon's video, and I think I'll call it a day, a night, whatever you. Uh, you know what? Thank you guys for sticking around. I think I'm gonna end the stream right now before my phone actually crashes. Bye bye. Oyasumi. Bye bye. Oh god.